much. It is a sellout here at Pauley Pavilion tonight for a game that's going to go a long way towards determining the Pac-12 regular season champion. Welcome to the Infinity College basketball tip-off, and welcome to refurbished Pauley Pavilion. As Reese mentioned, they put a lot of money into this place with good results, and they are fired up tonight to see if their Bruins can beat Arizona for the second time this season. Why is this game so important? Because it's anybody's ball game atop the Pac-12 right now with four legitimate contenders: Oregon, UCLA, Cal, and Arizona. Cal defeated Colorado earlier today. Oregon's got the tiebreaker with UCLA. Tonight's game, of course, will determine, or will help determine, the way the Pac-12 is going to wind up. Hi, everybody. Dan Shulman along with Jay Billups, and welcome here to Los Angeles. As mentioned, UCLA already beat Arizona. They did that down in Tucson back in January. What's going to be the determining factor here tonight?
Well, for UCLA, they've been getting out in transition. They did that against Arizona in Tucson. That really helped them get off to a good start. So I think for Arizona, Solomon Hill is one of the most versatile players, not only in the Pac-12, but in the country. He can post, he can put the ball on the deck, does a terrific job shooting the ball from deep, but he can also spin and get to the basket. At the 4 position, he is a tremendous matchup problem. You may see Jordan Adams guarding him. I think Jordan Adams is the best defender that UCLA has. And Shabazz Muhammad, the freshman, the leading freshman scorer in the country, averaging over 18 points per game. Excellent in transition. The lefty also outstanding in catching.
Beautiful night, and I mean a beautiful day and night here in Southern California. It's Arizona and UCLA bracket builder week, senior night here for the Bruins at the Pauley Pavilion. Time now for the starting lineups tonight, beginning with the visitors from Tucson, a very talented team. Arizona 23-5. Lost earlier this week at USC, lost earlier this season to UCLA. Mark Lyons, the transfer from Arizona, brings them their swagger, their confidence. Sean Miller says Kevin Parham right now playing as well as he has at any point in his collegiate career. For UCLA, a very young team, they are led predominantly by freshmen and Adams, Muhammad, and Anderson, all of whom are capable of big games on any given night. And Larry Drew II on his senior night, he is in the top 5 of the nation in both assists and assist-to-turnover ratio. Some good news on the health front for UCLA as well. With more on that, let's welcome in Samantha Ponder.
Yeah, Dan, coming in at full strength tonight. Travis Ware missed the last 2 games with a right foot injury, but he returns to the lineup tonight. I watched him during practice yesterday, was able to pivot and plant. The only question is how quickly he will be able to get back. Transition defense, Ben Howland told me, will be of utmost importance today. Also, his teammate Shabazz Muhammad has been dealing with pink eye for 2 weeks, Dan. That's no good. He had to wear goggles during practice the past couple of weeks. He did have contacts in normally, but the doctors would not allow him to continue during practice. He is in the lineup tonight, but his vision has been affected.
Arizona, a 3 for Shabazz Muhammad, shooting 45% from beyond the arc.
Here's Muhammad coming off a baseline triple, and he's able to get those feet set quickly, and Tarczewski could not get out there fast enough to make him put it on the floor. Contacts are no, goggles are no. He can see that basket clearly.
Shabazz Muhammad at better than 18 points per game, leads UCLA and leads all freshmen in the country in scoring right now. On Kyle Anderson. That's Anderson missing with the left hand, but Travis Ware there for the follow. such a tough matchup. 6'9", guard passing skills, terrific rebounder, good touch around the rim. Drew into Muhammad. Got it.
Opportunistic. Now Larry Drew has had a great year. Not a good year, a great year.
Averaging almost 8 assists per game.
That's got to make Ben Howland feel good that there were 5 white shirts on the defensive glass.
Arizona, as Jay mentioned, one of the best rebounding teams in the Pac-12. UCLA, one of the worst, and Kyle Anderson is off to a strong start.
Beautiful Los Angeles.
Nice play. David to Travis, and UCLA back on top.
Really good out of the timeout by Ben Howland.
And Powell with a jam. Started off with the Twins connecting.
Just a little handoff and go straight to the bucket on an open side. There was no back pick, just an open area. And you have to get pressure on the basketball to take away vision of the passer. That's really the only way to stop that. And Jordan Mays, I thought, got over there to try to take the charge. I thought he was late getting there. He slid under after Norman Powell had taken off. That should have been an N1, man.
And then Powell with a couple of big baskets. The momentum shifts right back towards UCLA. Rejection by Anderson. Numbers for the Bruins. Jordan Adams. Like Griffin on the left in the house. He knows a thing or two about impressive dunks here in Lob City.
UCLA has been playing so well in this ballgame. 5-point lead. Ben Howland doesn't have to put Shabazz Muhammad back in the game.
Larry Drew the second with a long 2.
He doesn't shoot much, but when you just let him waltz into a shot like that, he's going to take it.
Larry Drew the second. He's got 3 assists tonight. He's 16 away from setting the all-time UCLA single-season record, currently held by Pooh Richardson.
He's really had an amazing year.
Drew the kick. David Ware got it. And the stars are out here at Pauley Pavilion. Former UCLA star Baron Davis among those in attendance. You've already seen DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. And Blake Griffin is with our Sam Muhammad.
A lot of NBA guys out tonight. You just saw Matt Barnes and Chauncey Billups here also. You got to tell me you're wearing neutral colors. Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm just here to see a good game. I heard it was going to be a good game, so we decided to come check it out.
Anybody that you've seen so far who stands out to you? Any players impressing you?
I kind of wanted to see Shabazz play. I mean, I heard a lot about him. I know Arizona's playing well, but like I said, we kind of wanted to come out and see a good college game. Nothing beats the intensity and the crowd and the hype.
Blake, so many of these guys out here in such a hurry to get to the position where you're at now. What's your advice for those players?
Just take your time, man. Don't rush it. College is an unbelievable experience, and you can never go back. So, take your time, enjoy it. When you're ready, you'll be ready.
Kevin Durant, up for you tomorrow. What are your expectations for that game against the Thunder?
It's going to be tough. I mean, obviously they have two of the best scorers in the game, so slowing them down is never easy. But we're up to the challenge.
All right, I'll let you go actually enjoy a game. Thanks, Blake.
All right, Sam, thank you. Where's Russell Westbrook? Is Russell Westbrook here tonight? Russell Westbrook should be here. 3:30 Eastern Time tomorrow, Oklahoma City and the LA Clippers. It's amazing how every single NBA star who left college early, when they're in the NBA, says, my advice to college kids today, don't rush. When you're ready, you'll be ready. It's the best time of your life. Yet, the next generation, almost without fail, they go as quickly as they can to the league as well.
Well, it's great advice. I think. Layup after layup. Bad foul by Jordan Mays.
Adams knocks it down. He's been a big-time scorer for them. Scored 20 or more points in his first 4 games this year. He's had 20 or more in his last 3 games. Lions stripped by Drew. 3-on-1. Anderson and 1.
What a play by Larry Drew II. He had a little look at Mark Lyons when he walked by there. Didn't say anything, but the eyes said it all. A tremendous steal by Larry Drew. Just knocks the ball away from Lyons as he goes down, and the nice pass back to Kyle Anderson, who got raked on the arm, still able to finish the play. When Mark Lyons came down the court, Larry Drew let him know about it. He did a little bit of talking before, and Larry Drew walks right past him and gives him the eye.
And the old-fashioned three-point play for Anderson.
Now Drew's got Solomon Hill on him after a switch. I want to try to take advantage of that.
Anderson had Johnson on him. They switched, put Tarzewski on him, but not in time really to inhibit the shot.
What a pretty shot fake to get Tarzewski into the air.
Adams knocks it away. Here comes Drew. Here goes Drew. Tipped up and in by Anderson. Great hustle by Anderson. Johnson got in the air, got himself in trouble.
UCLA has been effective in transition. Taking it to the rim. Everybody goes after the block shot. Anderson tips it in.
I tell you, spending some time out here, enjoying the weather, enjoying the sights, makes you want to redo that whole college experience. It has been a beautiful couple of days here in Los Angeles, and nobody owns this town like Jay Billups. White blazer, red carpet, typical Friday night for the Billustrator. Is that the case? Is that so? You had fun today, huh?
It was a great time.
Yeah.
We had a blast, and what great host UCLA has been.
Where's the jacket? Where's the
I don't
jacket?
wear it when I'm working.
Of course. It's a great show this morning on game day. The guys had all kinds of fun being out here in LA, now enjoying a good basketball game as well. A lot on the line. You can see you had a good crowd this morning. We got a great crowd here tonight. This is a meaningful basketball game for these two teams.
Well, it's for a Pac-12 championship. Could be. And Arizona, much like Samantha Ponder told us before, Arizona's still going a bit too fast. And you know, Kyle Anderson's been very good for UCLA over the last 7 or 8 minutes. But Arizona, I think, has had some opportunities, but they've turned the ball over 9 times.
Drew behind the back bounce pass out to David Ware, who passed up the shot. Anderson will give David Ware another look at it. Back to Anderson, gets it to go. Big first half for Anderson, who's now got the last 9 UCLA points. UCLA ball with a chance to take the final shot of the half.
Kind of funny watching a guard kick it out to a 7-footer for a 3. And then
Drew got it.
What a half by Larry Drew. Ran his team very effectively. He's coming off that little flat screen, and Tarczewski not able to stay in front. Really nice finish by Larry Drew II.
4-point lead for UCLA. Arizona coach Shauna Millers with Sam Hunt.
Coach, you told us you wanted to see more effort and execution out of your defense. How would you describe what you've seen so far?
UCLA is a hard team to guard. There are times where we played well, but they're very difficult to guard. I think the story for us is just 9 turnovers. I believe that's what we had. And, you know, on the road, 9 turnovers is difficult to overcome. If we take care of the ball better in the second half, we have a chance.
Outside of turnovers, what is UCLA doing that requires the most adjustment for you at halftime?
You know, I don't know if it's one thing. They can really spread you out. You know, at the 5 position, they have a face-up player in Travis Ware, and Kyle Anderson's terrific. You know, really at all 5 positions, they're very good on offense. And, you know, like I mentioned, Larry Drew, he's difficult to deal with, especially if he can score, because he's the engine that makes them go.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it.
Good first half, 4-point game. UCLA on top here at Pauley Pavilion.
Glad to have you with us. UPS halftime report. Where to wear, wearing them out. The slam dunk from Travis Ware. Brother David threw the pass. UCLA with a 40-36 lead on Arizona at the break. They're honoring the 1973 National Championship team here. Big Bill Walton greeting his teammates.
That's the year I was born.
You had to rub it in the digger, didn't you? The year you were born? Had a nice moment out on the court a few moments ago.
Wilkes.
Oh, remember Jamal Wilkes? What's your favorite block on the pyramid of success? And you said? Loyalty. So that's a miss. Okay, you can put that one on the bottom. What do you think Larry said when I asked him about his favorite block on the pyramid of success? Put a shot block on. Character.
I didn't say the same thing I said.
I didn't even
He was trying to see if you were giving him a hint. He said initiative, kind of a leadership thing. You guys are 0 for 2. All right.
Together. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, y'all.
Really entertaining first half here at Pauley Pavilion. Dan Schulman, Jay Billups, Samantha Ponder. UCLA leading Arizona 40-36 as we get ready for the second half. And Kyle Anderson, the scoring star in the first half, Jay, for the Bruins with 15 points.
Well, he went 7 of 12 from the field. Kyle Anderson is a matchup problem because he is 6'8". He's got the skills of a point guard, an excellent passer, moves well without the ball, and he plays with great pace. An outstanding rebounder, but you put a big 5-man on him, he's going to be able to space the floor and drive around you. He can knock down an open shot. An excellent passer as well. You can see him driving Caleb Tarczewski there. He's 7 of 12. The rest of the team 9 of 22. A
Let's take a look at the ESPN virtual shot chart now for Kyle Anderson, showing you where those 7 baskets came from, because he's got the ability to score from all different places. But as we see tonight, Jay, almost everything in the paint.
Well, he has been in the paint, but he's also been moving from outside the paint and in. He can really space the floor, and he can also get in the post. Really good player. Really. I think Colorado would get in.
Let's check in with Samantha Ponder.
Yeah, guys, Ben Howland not happy with the way his team is rebounding. He told them they're down 6 on the boards. That's been an emphasis all week. They've got to even that out. He also wants them to go faster. Said they're not pushing on made baskets, and they need to get more pressure on Lyons and Mays. They said they've been hurting them. Now they want Larry Drew, the second that is, to return the favor on Lyons and Mays and get that ball pressure started early.
Muhammad from Drew.
Well, it's like clockwork. You take a bad shot, and I think that was a bad shot by Mark Lyons, and it turns into a layup on the other end.
David Ware from Kyle Anderson. Extends the lead to 6. A couple of buckets in transition, and the first one coming from Larry Drew, the second, finding the cutting Muhammad, and he knows what to do with it when he goes to the rim. Timeout, Arizona, here at Pauley. Welcome back to UCLA.
Beautiful voice. Majestic.
It's not bad. Drew gets open and hits a 3. Largest lead of the night for the Bruins.
UCLA getting open shots. Arizona taking challenge jump shots.
David Ware. Another assist for Drew. Muhammad surrounded, forces it out, and it goes.
He is so good in the low post.
UCLA, Jay, on a tear right now, getting anything they want. Down a 3. Boy, what a night he is having.
But he's not just stepping into his shot, he is waltzing into it. There is no pressure on Larry Drew II right now.
Travis Ware. Long 2 for Ware.
Boy, they needed him back in the lineup. He's played some extended minutes in this one. Looks pretty good.
Suffered a sprained right foot in practice a week ago. Didn't play in the last 2 games. Shabazz Muhammad sprained his ankle on Wednesday. Also has pink eye, but both of them have played extensive minutes and have been factors tonight for the Bruins. Anderson again.
Two best scorers on the floor for UCLA right now, Adams and Muhammad. And Muhammad, he can post and come off that double. Nice move.
Jumper over pair.
Boy, it has been like clockwork. He can set his feet. He knocks it down. You make him dribble it. He has not hit one. And we talked about Shabazz Muhammad. He posted on one side. It was all a decoy, really, for a turnout to come off this staggered double. And Kevin Parham tries to go over the top. He fades, and when he gets his feet set and squares his body, you're looking at a really good left-handed shooter shooting 43% from three. When you make him put it on the floor, when you can lock and trail and make him dribble it, his percentages go way down.
The buzzer, but it wouldn't go. Larry Drew to the basket, and the lead is in.
Has Larry Drew made a mistake in this game?
What a difference for him. Think back to his time at Carolina and how his collegiate career is finishing here at UCLA.
You can make a pretty darn good argument that he's been the most valuable player of this UCLA team by far.
David Ware knocks it down from beyond the arc, and all of a sudden, it's gone back to 11. So Larry Drew II on his senior night, such a special night for him, is having a whale of an evening. I'm sure you have fond memories of senior night at Cameron. It's a special night for everybody who stays for 4 years. A big hug with Ben Howland. His family is here.
Well, especially for Larry Drew, the season that he's had in guiding this UCLA team to what is assured as an NCAA tournament bid. And he plays with such great pace. He's been a terrific leader for this team. He has played every bit like a senior. And the idea that he is going to set in pretty short order with 9 assists. What does he need? 7 more to break the record by Pooh Richardson set in 1989 for a single season assist. There have been a lot of good point guards that have played at UCLA who have thrown the ball to a lot of pretty good players that can finish. And for Larry Drew to set that kind of record is really phenomenal.
turns it over. And Larry Drew made the steal. UCLA ball. The lead is down to 4. It's still a lot of time. Pressure now from Arizona. They break it. And Muhammad finishes.
A terrific body control because Solomon Hill was there to take the charge.
They just put 7/10 of a second back on the clock. There's a lot of security here. We got security officers, police officers. I know you're big. Is all this for you? Is this protection for you?
We can't even see the court on that end. We'll probably do a better job calling the game.
LA's finest, and we appreciate all the help, but we can't see half the court. The court that Arizona's going to right now, the inner court. Shot clock turned off. Do they go for the quick one? Or do they take a three as it's running down? Lyons forces it up. No. UCLA ball, and Muhammad is fouled.
UCLA did a terrific job of staying in front. They handled the ball screen out front, and Larry Drew just stayed in front of Mark Lyons and tried to make him score over the top, and he couldn't do it. What a terrific defensive job, using his chest and forcing the little fadeaway push shot. And Shabazz Muhammad, for a team that has not rebounded well, to grab a big defensive rebound to seal the game.
And Muhammad will be going to the line for 1-1. UCLA, Ben Howland just called a timeout. He used his last timeout. Effectively, if Muhammad can knock down one of them, then UCLA can all but assure themselves of a big victory. Remember, UCLA is 11-4 in the league. Arizona is 11-5. UCLA will finish at Washington State and Washington. Arizona will finish the regular season at home next week against Arizona State.
And Muhammad, just over a 70% free throw shooting. He gets to the line a lot. He's not gotten the line very often in this ball game. I think he's 2 of 3.
One and one.
Ben Howland telling his team no fouls. Want to try to slow the advance if you can, but what a big free throw by Shabazz Muhammad, but an even bigger defensive rebound to get to the line.
Lyons stolen away, and that's going to be all. The UCLA Bruins will beat Arizona for the second time this season. They go to 12-4 in the league, while Arizona drops to 11-6. The Bruins have now won 6 of their last 7. Some big free throws from Muhammad. A big night for Kyle Anderson. A great night for Larry Drew II on senior night as the Bruins beat the Wildcats by a score of 74-69.